It's time for our monthly look at the state of the wool market. Grant Edwards joins us, GM of PGG Wrights and Wool. And Grant, I was meant to be in Napier yesterday for Emerson's Tiny Pub promotion. Couldn't get there. Was there a wool sale in Napier yesterday, or was it Christchurch? Did you have any trouble getting there?
We were in Christchurch actually yesterday, Jamie, the sale went ahead down here in Christchurch. Napier's next week.
Now, tell me the wool market's on the improve, Grant, or I'll hang up on you.
No, we're still seeing improvement in the market, Jamie. As you know, we would like to see a lot more, but we're still seeing that improvement coming through. China's still increasing their buying. To give you an idea, probably 6 to 8 months ago on a monthly basis, they were buying sort of low 20%. Now they're up to, for February, the February figures just out, they were at 34. We are still, and I know I mention it every month, but we are still seeing marked differences between those best types of wool and those poorer styles, driven by demand and also driven by supply. We're seeing a lot more yellowing wools. And just to give you an idea, largely if I'm talking on a greasy price, so this is greasy price achieved, a good style to best is around that 210 to 250 greasy. Average styles are around that 185 to 200, and those poorer styles with the more colour are 150 to 180, Jamie, just as a generalisation.
When you talk a greasy price, this is before the wool is scoured. Now, we've got some real issues in this country talking about Napier because it's one of the biggest wool scours in the country and it got taken out by Gabrielle. And I'm hearing that getting wool scoured in the North Island is now taking 3 months instead of 2 weeks, and it's creating all sorts of issues for the industry in terms of where they store the wool before they can get it scoured.
The biggest issue, Jamie, is to be able to get it scoured, which is washed, before it goes overseas. About 92%, I think, of New Zealand's wool gets exported, and about 80% of that gets washed before it goes. And as you rightly say, we've got 3 scours in the country. There's 2 in the North Island. The main one is Awatoto, just south of Napier. There's one just further south, which is Clive, and then there's another big scour in Timaru. The Awatoto scour has been taken out, and we just don't know when that'll be back and operational. When I say that, there's around 5 million kilos that are in that site, that have been in that site, that are ready for shipment. That it's very, very highly likely they've been, they're wet, they're contaminated, that they'll have to be destroyed, and that's around 35,000 greasy bales. So there's a real challenge for the supply chain to actually fill those gaps, Jamie, and work with our to get it washed here in New Zealand. And also the challenge also lies is working with our overseas customers to push out some of those deliveries.
Well, maybe some of those overseas customers might need to pay a wee bit more for it, Grant. Hey, listen, I'm out of time. Good luck trying to get that wool scoured, especially in the North Island. I know there is talk of shipping some of it down to get it done in Timaru. All the best. Challenging times indeed, but always good to chat.